Hey, welcome back to another tutorial in Roblox scripting for beginners. And today we're going to talk about using return. And that's one of those weird words that turns blue. And it does something, and we're going to talk about what it does. So let's write a function real quick. And well, let me explain what we're going to do first. We're going to create a function that adds two numbers together and then prints it out. The function itself doesn't actually print it out, but we're going to make it so that it will give or return. It will give a value, and it will return the value of two numbers that we give it. And we're going to use arguments. So if you watched my last tutorial about arguments, then you'll understand a little more what's going on. So if you haven't watched my previous tutorials, be sure to go and watch those. Otherwise, you might not understand a lot of what I'm doing. So let's write up a function, and we're going to call it add. Since that's what we're doing, we're going to add two numbers together, and then we're going to use two arguments that's going to use. When we use the function, we're going to pass on a couple of arguments, and those arguments, in this case, we're just going to call them A and B, separated by a comma right there. And what it's going to do is return A plus B. You don't need to have these spaces in between the A and the plus and the B, but I like to have spaces. It just makes it look more clean. We're going to have an end here, and then we simply do print add A and B. Or nope, not that. We're going to put in two numbers, so like 3 and 5. And so those are the numbers we're going to be adding together. And what it does is it prints out the sum of 3 and 5. So it runs this function and it says, okay, the two arguments are A and B, and okay, well I just got passed on 3 and 5, so those are going to be my arguments. So I'm going to return 3 plus 5, and so what? Then it's able to print out 3 plus 5. And so let's run that real quick. Oop, it's already running. Okay, well, here's our script right here anyway. Okay, let's run that again, because it was already running when I started recording. Okay, and it prints out down here, it's going to print out 8. And so let's reset this. And as you can see, 3 plus 5 is 8. If you don't know that, then I suggest you learn basic arithmetic before you start learning scripting. I'm sure you know that 3 plus 5 is 8. And that's how it works. It doesn't, like, it's a little bit confusing. But here's an example of it being used. Or you know what? So let's pretend we didn't even have this function. We could do this. Let's just print out 3 plus 5. We could do that, and we don't even need that thing. We can just do this. But again, for the sake of learning, I'm teaching you the more complicated way, as I always do. And so that's how you use return. And so let's put this back here. Oops. 4, let's do 9. That's how you use return. If you liked this tutorial, then go ahead and leave a like, and if you didn't like it, then go ahead and dislike it, because that's what you do. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment, and if you don't understand this, then practice it and you will eventually understand it. That's one of the greatest ways to understand code, is just to do it. Even if you don't understand it, just do it, and do it over and over. You'll eventually learn it and understand it. And so thanks for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you all next tutorial. Thanks for watching. I was a bit redundant, but see you later.